Hey guys, how's it going? William here from the P2P studio. I just wanted to go ahead and make a tutorial um, from a request that I got about how do I make my watermarks in all my images and in my photography and so forth. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how to do that today. Uh, it's very basic. I don't know if it's the correct way to do it or so-called the way that I should do it or the most time-worthy way, but it's the way that I do it. It works for me. It's part of my workflow every day, um, and so forth. So you guys go ahead and take a look, and I really appreciate it. So basically, I'm just gonna open up Photoshop as usual. Um, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create a new document. You do that by going to File, New. I'm gonna call this watermark. Okay, I'm gonna make the size 5 by 5 with 300 dpi pixels per inch, just because it'll give us a much better quality photo and so forth. So, okay, that'll open up this for us. Now, basically, I'm gonna start by doing layers. You want a background that's white or green, either or works. For this tutorial, I'm just gonna keep it white. Now to create our watermark, you guys can do whatever you want for a logo. You may already have a logo, I don't know. Um, but what you're going to do is you're going to open up the text tool, and you're going to start by, say you want black lettering. You're going to think of a company name. Let's call ourselves Peoples. I like to do to keep everything separate in terms of words so I can move them around as I please. Um, but for now, we're going to be Peoples Incorporated. So, okay, and put that there. Uh, let's change ourselves to People's Studio. How about that? People's Studio. Great name there. Okay, so we have our People's Studio. Say we want to throw something in the background just to add a little bit of detail or something cool to the logo. You just grab your tool. You can create whatever kind of shape you want, elliptical marquee, rectangular, single column, and you can even get a little more technical and do the polygons or the lasso and so forth. And that'll just give you the circle so that you can only paint in that spot. Uh, my apologies. You have to make sure that you create a new layer when you do this for your shape, and just call it shape, and then go ahead and do your elliptical marquee tool or whatever shape you want and create that. But then you can go ahead and paint in that circle, and it'll only paint in that circle. Let's say we want to do like a deep red color. This one. Just color it on in there. That's very light that I've done, just because but you can harden it up like so, and just color it down there. So, then what you want to do so that you can get this up under the wording is you want to take it, click, and drag it to the bottom, and now it's under there. Now to get rid of these little dotty lines around the circle of your shape, you want to just go ahead and do the same tool and just click outside of the box, and it'll give us that so that it's gone. Um, I'm just going to do this. It's very unnecessary, but just so that it'll stand out a little more. So I'm going to throw in a stroke on the outside. That's going to be what it's going to be, but for the tutorial purposes, I want to throw in this. Okay. Alright, so here you have your logo, and now you have to basically flatten the image. You need it to be flat so that you can go ahead and take your next steps. So you're going to go to Layer, go down to the bottom, and Flatten Image. It'll flatten the image, it'll take all the layers away now. And then what you want to do is you want to go ahead and grab your background eraser tool. It's the eraser, usually it's only just the eraser, but if you click and hold and then go down, it'll be the background eraser. You want to take a bigger brush, definitely. You want your hardness all the way up. And basically you just want to go around clicking the white, wherever the X is in the middle of the circle is the color that you're selecting. So if I go to red and click, it'll take away the red. If I go to white and click, it'll take away the white. If I go to black and click, it'll take away the black. So go ahead and click white, click in the white area, and take away the white, like so. Just go all the way around until it's all on. Inside of your O's and your S's, sometimes you get caught a little bit of white inside of the P's. Might have a little extra. You want to get that out of there, just so that it's not showing up in your images. Okay, so now we have our watermark. You might want to go ahead and crop a little bit, just to get all that extra space. It's unnecessary to be there. Next thing you want to do is you want to double click on this, or you want to double click on this, where you have your opacity here, right in here, or you can do it this way and click opacity and just take it up or down. You want to take it down a little bit just so it doesn't overpower your image that you're going to be putting your watermark on. Next up, now you have your watermark. You want to save it you want to save as, and you want to save it as a Photoshop document. Okay. Now I can't stress this enough. You have to save it as a Photoshop document. So for numerous reasons. One reason being that you can change the size of it to fit a specific picture, a bigger picture or a smaller picture, and it will not distort at all. And second being, so the background will stay erased. If you save it as a JPEG, the background will come back and it'll be white, and it'll be a white square around the logo when you put it on a picture. You don't want that. So just go ahead and click Save As, and then change it to Photoshop, and then Save. Click OK here, and now you have your watermark saved. So what you're going to do now is, when you open up an image that you want to be, you gotta pick one, sorry, that you want to be edited. Okay, let's just do this one. That you want to be edited with your watermark on it. Basically, you're going to also open up your watermark as well. The .psd, watermark.psd is what you want to open up, along with the image that you want to place the watermark on. They need to be opened up at the same time in the same window. Just give me a moment. Okay, so they're both open now. I can toggle through both of them and so forth. But now what you want to do is you want to go to the Move tool, which is the arrow, and you want to click on, sorry about that, and you want to click on, you want to make sure your layer is selected, sorry, and then you want to click on the logo itself, and you want to bring it, you want to drag it all the way up to the other image, and then you want to drop it. Just click OK here. and your watermark will appear. Now you can have it bigger or smaller, appear more or less, and this is why I said save it as a Photoshop document. I'm gonna go ahead and delete it. But you saw how small it was there. I want to make it a little bigger. Okay, I can do that as much as I want. Change it to 7. It just gives me the bigger logo, and I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna drag it over. Okay, and it appears a lot bigger. Um, Now you can still take the opacity up and down, the same way that you would have in the other document. You can take it down more if you wanted. Um, if you wanted to do one of the really big logo things, see, across the whole image, go ahead and image size, make it a lot bigger, and whatever. Click it, drag it, drop it. Okay. You can have it wherever you want. You can take down the opacity, you can bring it up, whatever. Another way to do this is, uh, say you haven't opened it yet, all you have open is your pictures. What you can do is you can go to File, Place, then you have to go and find your watermark, open up your watermark, okay, and it'll bring it in here for you. You can make it as big as you want. Um, the only thing about this is that it kind of distorts it a little bit, so if you make it too big, then it'll look funny. That's why I like doing it the other way. Just opening it up in the extra thing and dragging it and dropping it. Like so. So guys, that's my watermark tutorial. I hope you guys were informed. I hope you liked it. Um, as for any other tutorials that you guys may want, any more requests, just go ahead and shoot them over to me. Again, I'm William from the P2P Studio, and subscribe, like, follow us on Twitter, add us on Facebook. I really appreciate you guys' support. We always love comments. Anything, any questions, whatever, go to the website, leave a testimonial on the testimonials page. We love it all. Thanks a lot, guys.